and there's a treat in store in our skies. 7 planets, all visible in what's being called a once-in-a-lifetime event.
And live images of Jupiter, part of a rare planetary parade this week that won't be visible again until 2040. Now, have a look at this. It's a rare sight, a planetary parade. For the next 3 nights, 7 planets, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, will all be visible in the evening sky. Not something that you will be able to see again until 2040. Well, some are easier to see with the naked eye than others. And this is a live shot of Jupiter that's being taken for us right now by keen astronomer David Arditi, who is in North London. Our science correspondent Palab Ghosh can tell us more.
For weeks, we've been able to see as many as 6 planets in the night sky. Now, this planetary parade has reached its climax, with Mercury also coming into view, completing the full set of the other planets in our solar system. Among the stargazers catching a glimpse is Scotland's Astronomer Royal.
So, as I love a good planetary parade, I've cycled up Arthur's Seat this evening in Edinburgh in the hope to get a clear view of the western horizon, where Mercury is joining the rest of the planets in the planetary parade this week. Unfortunately, the weather gods are against me, because whilst I cycled up the hill, the clouds have rolled in from the west, but I can still see Venus shining brightly up there, Jupiter's right up there, and I've got Mars over there in the east. So I've seen 3 of the best planets, even if the elusive Mercury is hiding behind the clouds.
Our Earth is one of 8 planets that orbit the Sun. Usually you can't see them all in one go because they go round at different speeds, but right now they're all in the right place to see in the night sky. Mercury, Venus, Mars and Jupiter are visible with the naked eye. Saturn is harder to see because it's low on the horizon, and for Uranus and Neptune you'll need a telescope because they're so far away. So what's the best way of seeing the planetary parade?
You need to start pretty much in twilight as soon as the sun has set, and then you need to look over at Mercury and Saturn over in the west, both very low down. Don't be disappointed if they're hard to pick out. Above them, really very obviously, is Venus. It's the brightest of the planets, absolutely sparkling, you can't miss it. If you've got a telescope, you can find Neptune and Uranus, but again, you need a telescope for those. And then further round still is Jupiter. That's really bright too. It should be very easy to pick out. And then even further round over in the eastern sky is Mars, and that's got this distinct pinkish reddish colour, so it really stands out too.
How often does this sort of thing happen?
Planet parades are not entirely rare, but it's unusual to see quite so many planets at once, and to see them, well, really conveniently located for us in the UK. So even kids won't have gone to bed by the time these are in the sky.
All 7 planets will be visible for only a few more days, and the next time to see the spectacle so well again will be in 2040. Palab Ghosh, BBC News.
So you're going to have to wait 15 years if you don't see them this week.
And there's going to be a rare treat for stargazers later this week as we get a chance to see several planets without the need for fancy technology, weather permitting.
Weather permitting. So this is Friday when Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn will be visible to the naked eye, if the skies are as clear as those ones that we're looking at right now. There'll also be a chance to see Neptune and Uranus, but you'll need a telescope for that. Scientists say it's the closest we'll come to a full planetary alignment in a lifetime.
So what are the chances, do you think?
By Friday, where are we today? Tuesday. Is it too early to know, or will we get Carol to give us a...
It's never too early to put Carol on the spot, though, is it?
Come on, Carol.
You just love
Friday
doing that,
night, 9:20. What's the weather going to be like?
Well, do you know what? High pressure is building as we go through this week. So we could well have clear skies across many areas. Means also it's going to be cold, so if you are outside, wrap up warmly. And there will be some mist and fog around as well, but it's more likely to have clear skies, so it's definitely worth going and having a look.